Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, the one that just happened today. I'm filming this after 20 minutes after the show has ended, so yeah. How I usually do these reviews that I go over all the matches and segments, I rank them and give the full show or rating at the end of it, so yeah. Started off with John Cena and Dominic Mysterio in their segment that led up to the IC title match. Honestly, it was a really cool segment seeing John Cena in his hometown for the final time in his career, so it's pretty heartwarming there. And then Dominic Mysterio being the biggest heel in the business, coming out to a chorus of boos and all that. And yeah, it was a pretty cool back and forth segment between Cena and Mysterio. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It was pretty cool. And then after that was the Intercontinental Championship match between those two. Honestly, it was a fun match to watch. I had a lot of fun watching it. And John Cena won, and he is now a Grand Slam champion. That was just, oh my gosh, I did not expect that to happen, but it did. And I'm grateful for it because, oh my god, it was really cool. I cannot believe that it happened, but it did. So, hell yeah. John Cena is now a Grand Slam champion. I'm happy about that. I'm going to give it a 3.6 out of 5. I left that match feeling very satisfied, so hell yeah. Moving on, yeah, Damian Priest versus Rusev. That was part of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Match wasn't it, low-key. I expected a lot more because of how good these two guys are. But they didn't really have chemistry, and the match was kind of dull. So, yeah, I'm going to go to 2.8 out of 5. And, yeah, Rusev won. That's really about it. Next up, yeah, was CM Punk and the Vision. This was the formation of the War Games match, because CM Punk calls out Logan Paul, and then Logan Paul brings out the Vision. They start beating up CM Punk, and then here's Jey Uso, and then here's Cody Rhodes. 3v3, so now you're setting up for War Games here, so I like that. Pretty cool there. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I just wonder who else is going to join the face and the heel. We'll see more next week, so yeah. Moving on, we have the Women's World Championship match between Stephanie McMahon versus Raquel Rodriguez. It was alright. Same thing as the Damian Priest and Rusev match. I kind of expected more. Or I expected a lot more. I'm stuttering a lot. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I expected a lot more out of that match. And ultimately, it was just dull at the end of it. So, yeah. Stephanie retained, but then Nikki Bella turned heel after that. So, wow. That was something I kind of did not see coming, but at the same time, I should have seen it coming because, seeds were planted, but at the same time, I haven't been watching. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty cool there. Nikki Bella is now a heel. So that's going to be very interesting to see. So, we'll see how that goes. But for the match, I'm going to give it a 2.8 out of 5. So, yeah. Moving on, we have the Shinsuke versus Sheamus in the tournament match. It was a good match. It was a pretty watchable match. Sheamus got the win, and I'm going to give it a 3.4 out of 5. He is moving on to face Rusev, I think, in the next round. I don't know yet. So, yeah. But Sheamus won. I'm going to give it a 3.4 out of 5. And then the main event was the Women's Tag Team Championship between the Kabuki Warriors and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. It was a good match, kind of, but what really mattered was the ending, because I am so sorry for stuttering. I don't want to film another take of this, I'm not gonna lie to you. So just deal with it, I guess. But yeah, what's it called? There's the ending. This match was more for the ending. It was a good match, like I said. Not the greatest though, but the focus was on the ending. Nia Jax and Lash Legend come out, which I forgot that they were both aligned together after Friday, because Friday I watched and then I fell asleep. So yeah, that's interesting there, or not interesting. That's just crazy. But they're both aligned, and they literally cost Charlotte and Alexa the championships, because now the new women's tag team champions are the Kabuki Warriors. Which, wow, all right, interesting there. And then it's a 4v2 assault. Io Sky comes back, and then out comes Rhea Ripley afterwards, and now you have your women's War Games 4v4. So yeah, pretty cool there. I'm going to give it a 3.2 out of 5 the match, but thumbs up on the War Games announcement type thing. Also, William Regal came by in a backstage segment and also did the War Games announcement. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I am tired to hear the rankings, and yeah. I'm going to give the full show, or 3.8 out of 5. And I would like to apologize for this horrible video, because holy shit, I'm really tired right now. I just want to get these done. So yeah, have a great night. Goodbye. Whatever.